Hello and good morning. This is William with SAS Coaching Academy, and today I want to dive into the world of direct mail. Okay, as many of you know, we are working at a company called Mailbox Power as well, and the world of direct mail is a really unique and interesting thing, and I feel like it's a marketing method that so many marketers have forgotten about, right? And so starting off today, I want to dive into some statistics, right? Because we all love statistics and we all love seeing instead of just hearing. So, step number one, let's dive into direct mail stats here, okay? Now, some of these are really interesting, and it's interesting to see the shift in the market over the past couple of years. So, number one, open rate. Direct mail has an average open rate between 57.5 and 85%, okay? You send a postcard to somebody in the mail and you send them a 5.5 by 8.5 postcard. That's gonna stick out from all their bills, it's gonna stick out from everything else, and that's gonna be one of the first things that they pull out and take a look at. Now, if your marketing is done properly, then that message is going to speak to them. And that's how you get people to scan your QR code and drive them to a funnel, etc., like we always like to do. Now, second one in line here is the response rate. Direct mail has an average response rate of 2.7 to 4.4%. Now that's an average, and there's some other stats here later that are going to be more interesting. Success rate has an average success rate of 31.49%. It has a 29% median ROI compared to 23% for paid search and 16% for online display, okay? So let that one sink in. You have a higher median ROI doing direct mail than paid search ads, okay? That's pretty huge. In 2022, direct mail volume in the United States grew by 1% to approximately 72.93 million. Annual revenue grew roughly 15% year over year in 2022, up to 97.2 million. Postcards are the most effective type of direct mail with a response rate of 5.7%. And interest, about 60% of direct mail recipients say that the mail they receive is usually interesting. Okay? So then we have a little graph down here, and it shows the people that are looking forward to checking their mail every day and others that don't think much, okay? So we've got some pretty high statistics here. And, I always like to say, you can't unsubscribe from a postcard, okay? In a world of email changing and A2P regulations and phone systems, we're losing a lot of our communication methods, and it's getting more difficult, I should say. Whereas direct mail has stayed the same, and if anything, now we've simplified it, and with platforms like Mailbox Power where we work, you get free unlimited postcards, and most places do not offer those things. Mostly you're going to have to pay per card plus shipping, and in other cases you have to pay a monthly fee as well on top of that. So next thing I want to do is I want to dive into Mailbox Power, and I actually want to show you what our system looks like and how you could use this for your own agency for either prospecting, or you could use it for your sub-accounts, your clients, and help them with prospecting. So step number one, I have installed a really nice FSBO automation that we already have built for realtors in here. I figured this would be a good example for me to show off real quick. So you can see here that these are postcards that are already pre-built. All you have to do is come in here and change the percentage for what the FSBO wants to put. And you can see here that we've already got merge fields in the system on these postcards. And so that's going to put your return first name, it's going to put their first name on the postcard, and then your return phone number. So let's click play here. Here's the next one, same thing, different color branding. And then we've got our greeting card there. So each one of these cards has a front and back. This is our automation. You can see here that the first one sends immediately, and then this one sends out 7 days after the shipment. Now, we've also gone a step further, and we made it so that you can add in QR codes. And so when you're setting these up, you would actually put our image auto merge field on the postcards when you're editing the project. Okay, so when you do that, you can type in your URL right here. And now, when somebody scans this QR code, we're going to do two things. Okay, we're going to text you and notify you that John Smith just scanned your QR code. And then we're also going to make it so that we can actually add a tag in Go High Level. Okay, so now when John Smith scans that QR code, you can trigger a whole new automation inside of Go High Level that's texting, emailing, voicemail drops, long-term nurture, right? Hit them fast and hard. Now you know that they're interested in your product, okay? Because like I said earlier, it's all about the message that you portray to them, right? So if they see your postcard in the mail, you might not hit everyone, right? But it's about the message that you push across. And if they look at that postcard and it makes sense for what they're looking for, you've got a great lead there, okay? And now you've got people that are reaching out to you instead of the other way around. And that's what direct mail can bring. Ultimately, you want to make it so that these people are getting hit from multiple different marketing methods, right? And step number one, we truly believe, is direct mail, right? You're able to put your brand and your information in front of their face for 66 cents for sending a 5.5 by 8.5 postcard. And that's powerful, right? People are paying $10, $20, $50 a lead, when in all reality, you can get in front of this person for 66 cents. That's it. And this is now a white label function where you can actually have this as your own agency, right? And I've had a lot of people that have signed up for our white label program at Mailbox Power. And it's really interesting because I see so many of them actually just combining this into their offer. They bundle it, right? So you've got your different tiered SaaS plans, 1, 2, 3, and the top tier just gives them a direct mail system. Now, if you're in real estate, if you're in insurance, if you're in mortgage, if you're in dental, if you're in home services, I mean, that's the amazing part about direct mail, is that it literally is powerful for almost every niche that you can think of. And almost every one of those niches consistently send direct mail. So what if you could be the one that did that for them and you made money from it, right? So not only do you make money by reselling our plans as your own brand, your own agency, but you also get 10% in usage fees that they send out. So enough talking about the agency plan, but it is a powerful option. And it allows you guys to bundle that into your Go High Level offer. We give you a white label website and all sorts of great stuff. So thank you everybody for joining me. And next time we're going to dive into some more interesting facts. So please feel free to join our YouTube channel. We are SaaS Coaching Academy, Silver Affiliates, and Gold SaaSpreneurs with Go High Level. Follow us for more tips and tricks. Thanks.